The PM Albanese's budget has sparked considerable discussion, particularly concerning the capital gain tax. While some light-hearted jabs posted by computer geeks criticizing the budget across the social media, a more pressing question emerges. Is this budget equipping Australia for the AI era? The Howard government's adept navigation of globalization, resulting in a surplus of 20 billion and a robust economy. It stands in stark contrast to later administrations with a national debt exceeding 1 trillion and inflation at 4.6%, leaving Australians grappling with escalating living costs. Thus, in turn, impact national confidence, cultural identity, economic stagnation, and community security. Globalization, despite fostering cultural exchange, technological diffusion, and improving living standards worldwide, has also contributed to larger and more corrupt governments, resource waste, and poor management, ultimately leading to societal instability. And de-globalization is a natural step for nations to address internal issues before a future AI-driven globalization. Argentina President Milei has set an example for the world. In 2.5 years, having achieved significant economic stabilization through spending cuts, deregulation, and monetary restraint, resulting in reduced inflation from 211% to 12% and a fiscal surplus, thus increasing its international market confidence. In contrast, PM's 2026 budget appears constrained by an outdated socialist economic framework, projecting a bleak future for Australia, with higher taxes and increasing living costs. 1. Despite a planned reduction in public service by 2.7 billion, the public service operation, which is bloated with bureaucracy, is set to increase its spending by 20 billion. 2. Imposing heavy wealth tax, such as capital gain tax, could generate additional revenue, but it also discourages investment and harms several key industries. Consequently, housing could become largely dependent on government funding. The stock market might decline, and IT firms could relocate abroad. Furthermore, continuous government subsidies, e.g., the $250 offset, do not effectively reduce debt and ultimately lead to a mere break-even budget. 3. The plan to bring in 2 million migrants, far exceeding the original target of 90,000 over 2 years, is also likely to exacerbate existing issues related to housing shortages and inadequate infrastructure. Opposition leader Angus Taylor's budget response has garnered positive feedback for its proposed tax relief and immigration controls aimed at fostering economic sustainability. The budget details economic strategies to combat inflation and decrease national debt. It also introduces an innovative, forward thinking approach that protects private property, cultivating a vital investment climate, and harnesses resource revenues through multilateral cooperation. Like other private sectors, most IT companies are small business, but they are the primary drivers of job creation and local wealth, and fostering community identity. More importantly, they are serving at the front gates for our security and economic growth. Therefore, IT engineers' criticism highlights how this budget fails to protect and promote our private investors and innovators. The big question remains, can the Albanese Chalmers government deliver this, or will it fall to Angus Taylor to rectify the situation and lead the nation into the AI era?